them. So there are YouTube tutorials, there are a lot of free materials available on Telegram. Very helpful in my journey because it was a self-preparation journey and I didn't take help from any particular studying institution for example, right? So I took help from a lot of sources online. Do not need to worry so much. Everybody will help you. There are a lot of sources. You will get through this and you have to constantly motivate yourself. I have at least solved around 200 to 250 questions on one singular concept. That is where your level of preparation should be. So till you achieve that level, you have to go on practicing. Give the online mocks every day, okay? Find some time and after a basic level of preparation for at least 2 to 3 months, start giving mocks. And you will get there, I promise you. Do not pressurize yourself. My name is Anvesha Modak and I'm here to share with Kylie my success story of becoming an SBI PO in the very first attempt. So the problems that I have encountered as a student since I began my preparation in December 2021, right after graduating, and I appeared for this examination in December 2022. So it took me 1 year to completely prepare for this exam and I was very sure why I wanted this job. So as a note to future aspirants, I think what is the most essential part is to understand your motivation for this job. What drives you to this job? Why do you need this job, right? So you have to have a very fixed motivation for you to proceed on this journey because this requires tedious effort. This requires a lot of compromises. This requires, it takes a lot, right? Because the success ratio in government jobs, any government job, is very minimal, approximately 0.3%. So there are a series of problems that I faced, which I think I can help you with. To begin with, there are so many sources online available right now. What sources do you rely on? For you to understand the sources that you should rely on, you have to be first aware of the sources that are available. You have to know how to gain access to them. So there are YouTube tutorials, there are a lot of free materials available on Telegram, on various online sources. Kylie provides a lot of free packages as well, which has been very essential in my preparation in this journey. So the things that I will suggest you is to go through mathematics in a way that you understand the very fundamental concepts of these sums and don't drive headlong into trying to solve the most difficult sums. Okay, even if you begin with the kind of sums that require you to, follow the conventional methods, ones that took you time, do the conventional method first and then try to figure out what took you so long to do that sum. Like, break that sum down and understand that why you can build on that conventional method to do the same sum in a faster method, right? That is very essential. Has been very helpful in my journey because it was a self-preparation journey and I didn't take help from any particular studying institution for example, right? So I took help from a lot of sources online. Everything and everybody is there to guide you. The first thing you have to know is that you do not need to worry so much. Everybody will help you. There are a lot of sources. You will get through this and you have to constantly motivate yourself and not put yourself under tremendous pressure as to why you're not being able to do something, because trust me, it is not that easy. So stop putting so much pressure on yourself. You have to begin first. You have to begin somewhere, right? So I would suggest you to begin right away. From wherever you like, whichever subject you like, pick it and begin it. Even if it's a book or it's an online mock test, you begin it, you know where you stand, go through the previous year questions, see what kind of questions come. We all know that the banking preparation requires constant change in syllabus, so you constantly need to see what are the changes, how you need to implement these changes, how do you need to study these changes, right? So build the fundamental basic concepts. It will help you a lot. You will understand that the bigger sums, you can just break them down into smaller sums and then do them, right? So as far as logical reasoning in maths is concerned, I think with practice it gets better. You have to understand that it's not just about understanding this concept. It requires thorough practice. You have to go on practicing till you master the concept. I have at least solved around 200 to 250 questions on one singular concept on all the types. Let's say there are 5 to 6 types of this kind of sum from a certain chapter. You practice at least 200 to 250 sums on the same chapter before you can realize that you have finally understood the concept. Finally you grasp it. So when you see the sum, you can automatically do this sum. By the time you even see the sum, you have done the sum. That is where your level of preparation should be. So till you achieve that level, you have to go on practicing. As far as English is concerned, it hasn't been that much of an issue for me since I'm already an English graduate. But for others, the ones who do not have such a good grasp over the subject, you have to go through the editorials. It's very, very, very important. Every day go through these editorials. It helps you to understand the pace, it helps you understand vocabulary, it helps you understand grammar, and in a way that your subconscious mind adopts this, that you don't even need to worry later. You don't have to know that you don't have to note down अलग से कि ये हो रहा है, ये नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा चाहिए ही नहीं. You can just read these editorials and see the difference in let's say a month and a half. Okay, it will get you to better places, I promise you that. And you have to be very consistent though. You cannot just feel lazy one certain day and just stop the practice. If you have continued the practice, you should go on continuing it. Maybe note down the points that are important, because current affairs and English can go together in the same way, so you can prepare for both, right? So, and this helps you not just in the mains part, it helps you in your interview as well. It's very important to compartmentalize these things that you're studying. Let's say, what are the schemes under MSME sector, what are the schemes under the renewable energy sector, what are banks doing presently, what is SBI doing presently. You have to be aware of them in a categorical manner so that it becomes easier for you to grasp, right? This I have done throughout the interview process. And other than that, for English and all the other subjects, it requires constant mocks, online mocks. Give the online mocks every day. Okay, find some time, and after a basic level of preparation for at least 2 to 3 months, start giving mocks every day. They help exponentially. Your preparation will increase over time, and you will not even understand that how far you've come, right? And it's very sudden. It's not a thing that can happen overnight. It's something to build upon, and you will get there, I promise you. Do not pressurize yourself, because this is a very difficult field. The ones who choose to enter this field are themselves very courageous, and I applaud you for your courage if you are an aspirant. So continue your journey. There will be a lot of help available. Guiley provides daily current affairs in a very brief gist manner, which has helped me a lot throughout my interview process as well. And I have taken a mock experience from Guiley, and gotten immense help from the teachers who helped me throughout this journey. And he said that I'd make a good SBI officer, that SBI needs officers like me, and I'm very honored and privileged to be here today, to be able to share this story with you, so that you become inspired and join your respective institutions. Your dream job, and it is calling you. You have to just continue your practice, be consistent, and I promise you, you will get there. This is all that I have to share with you today. Thank you.